her cancer is back. We are very optimistic about this because having been through some struggles together in the past, we know that the key is to keep your head up and keep moving and be strong. We intend to do exactly that. The thing that is true is that her cancer will not be cured now. Elizabeth will have this as long as she's alive, and the analogy that Dr. Carey gave us is it's like a patient having diabetes. You know, the disease never goes away, the diabetes never goes away, but you treat it with...
ABCnews.com is reporting that John Edwards has admitted to an extramarital affair. John Edwards repeatedly lied during his presidential campaign about an affair that apparently happened between him and a filmmaker. Edwards apparently told ABC News correspondent Bob Woodruff he did have an affair with 42-year-old Riley Hunter. I am not sure if I'm pronouncing her first name right, but said he did not love her. That is a quote. Edwards also denied that he was the father of Hunter's baby girl. That is a rumor that has been circulating lately. He has not taken a paternity test, though. Edwards said he knew he was not the father based on the timing of the baby's birth. A former campaign aide, Andrew Young, has said that he was the father of the child. Edwards met her at a New York City bar back in 2006. His political action committee later paid her apparently $114,000 to produce campaign website documentaries. Despite an apparent lack of experience, she is described as a novice filmmaker. Elizabeth Edwards has since been diagnosed with an incurable form of that disease.
And the reason that I am here tonight is because the Democratic voters in America have made their choice, and so have I. There is one man who knows and understands that this is a time for bold leadership. There is one man that knows how to create the change, the lasting change that you have to build from the ground up. There is one man who knows in his heart that it is time to create one America, not two, and that man is Barack Obama.
The president passes a three-strike law and then wants us to sing God Bless America. No, 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 not God Bless America, God Damn America.
Longtime Barack Obama fundraiser Tony Rezko was convicted today of fraud.
My relationship is he was somebody who I knew and had been a supporter for many years. He was somebody who had supported a wide range of candidates all throughout Illinois.
Pieces out sort of on the periphery of the news business that talk about a apparent relationship of some kind between Barack Obama and a couple named Bernardine Dorn and Bill Ayers, both who were members of the Weathermen, a domestic terrorist group in the 1960s. Bill Ayers, is now some sort of academic, of course, who said he's not at all sorry for the bombings of the 1960s. Now comes evidence that Obama was once at a meeting in a house with them in Chicago, I believe, in 1991. I don't know how significant that is, but it points to what may be a new narrative, which is Obama pretty left-wing.
You know what? You left me at a loss for words on that one, Tucker.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Politically, the Obama campaign is keenly aware of how important it is for him to not appear soft or weak on terrorism or extremism. That's why the strong words of support a few days ago from the Hamas Prime Minister's top political advisor, one Dr. Ahmed Youssef on WABC Radio in New York, could be so potentially damaging. Here's a little bit of what he had to say.
We like Mr. Obama, and we hope that he will the election. And I do believe he is like John Kennedy, great man with a great principle.
شعارهای حضورتون تقدیم میکنم. خروشان پاسخ بدید. امروز سراسر ایران اسلامی از جنوب تا شمال و از شرق تا غرب یک فریاد است و اون مرگ بر امریکا.
You're a big Barack supporter, right, Senator?
I am. Yes, I am.
Well, name some of his legislative accomplishments. No, Senator, I want you to name some of Barack Obama's legislative accomplishments tonight if you can.
Well, you know, what I will talk about is more about what he's offering to the American people.
No, what has he
right
accomplished,
now.
sir? You say you support him. Sir, you have to give me his accomplishments. You've supported him for president. You're on national television.
Well,
name his legislative accomplishments, Barack Obama, sir.
Well, I'm not going to be able to name you specific items of legislative accomplishment.
Can you name anything he's accomplished as a congressman?
No, I'm not going to be able to do that tonight.
Well, that's a problem, isn't it?
Well, well, no, I don't think it is, because I think one of the things that Senator Obama does is he inspires.
Not even the person that's here to speak on behalf of Barack Obama can list his legislative accomplishments. I've worked with Senator Clinton in and around the issue.
But let's talk about.
I want to stop and allow you to have the opportunity to list the accomplishments, sir.
Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. One of the things that she does, for example, on health care, she offers that and indicates that she's offering a solution.
No, we're not talking about her accomplishments. You're supposed to be talking about it.
Okay, I'm going to have to cut this off because I've been told to, but Senator, I'm going to give you one more shot. List Barack Obama's accomplishments as a U.S. Senator now.
Well, what I'll do is I will say this to you. He will offer the ability for the United States to be a leader in the world again. He will put health care back on the front burner.
Thank you very much, U.S. Congresswoman Stephanie Tubbs Jones and State Senator from Texas, Kirk Watson.
In defense of Senator Obama and also in context, can you name one accomplishment of the United States Senate in the last 7 years?
That's a broader question requiring a larger preparation.
Yeah, you don't have an answer to that one either.
But let me say, but you know what, Keith? They should be able to make some points here.
I'm not disagreeing with you on that. In 2 weeks,
But I'm not here to defend the U.S. Senate. He's here to defend Barack Obama, and he had nothing in his, well, he had nothing to say.